Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Mekaeel Muhsin, and today I would like to share with you how to make wudu using a small amount of water. The first thing that you need to do is to say Bismillah. Step 2, we're going to be washing our hands 3 times. So you get the water, pour it in, and you just go ahead and make sure that you try to clean as best as you can with the finger tips and between the fingers. It's very important that you do so. A lot of the times people don't do that. I would like to mention an authentic hadith that the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings be upon him, said, when a person performs ablution and washes his hands, his sins exit through his hands. And when he washes his face, his sins exit through his face. When he washes his forearms and wipes his head, his sins exit through his forearms and head. And when he washes his feet, his sins exit through his feet. Step 3 is madmada and istinshaq. So what that means is you're going to pour some water into your hands. You're going to put it into your mouth with the same movement you're going to inhale into your nostrils, okay? While you put the water in your mouth, make sure the water that's in there is swishing around, okay? And when you inhale, make sure that you do get some water that goes up into your nostril. Water in the hand. It's 1. 2. 3. Step 4 is washing the face. First, you need to know the boundary of the face. And that is from the top of the forehead where the hairline is and to the bottom of the chin, lengthwise. And width, it's from the earlobe to the earlobe. And all of this needs to be cleaned when we're performing wudu, when we're washing the face. So you get some water, pour it into your hands, and you do this 3 times. And if you have a heavy beard, you run your fingers in slightly. It doesn't need to be anything too extreme. Again, that was 1. 2. 3. Make sure all of the face is covered with water and you run your hands around it. Step 5 is the arms. It's very important that when you roll up your sleeves, you make sure that you go past your elbow. The required amount that needs to be cleaned for your arm is from the fingertips to the elbows. All of this needs to be covered and washed in water. So here we go. We got 1, 2, let the water run down your forearm to your elbow and your fingertips. And the 3rd time, again, that's your right hand, then your left, and then with this you finished your arms. Step 6 is the head and the ears. This is something that you only need to do once. So you're going to pour some water into your hands, and then you're going to run your hands from the beginning of the hairline to the neck, and then you're going to run it back again to the hairlines in the front. With the remaining water in your fingers, you clean your ears. And that is step 6. Step 7 is the feet. And you have to wash the feet, everything below the ankles. So get some water, pour it into your hands again, and you make sure that you're going to be able to have enough water to wash your feet. So I'm going to hold it and pour some water. Get between the toes. It's very important that you get between the toes, and the heel needs to be washed, and the ankle. Okay, that was 1. Again, here we go. 2. Okay, ankles washed, the heels washed, and the bottom of the foot needs to be washed. That was 2. Here is 3. Again, heel, above the ankle, and the top of the foot. Right 3 times, then left 3 times. 1, between the toes, here's 2, and 3rd time. Get above the ankles. It's very important that you make sure that you wash above the ankles. It's okay if you go over them a little bit. You'd rather go over than not wash to the ankles. And by doing this, you have completed the wudu. The Prophet ﷺ says in a hadith, whoever performs wudu and perfects it and says afterwards, أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله, that he said that the 8 doors of paradise will be opened and he will enter from whatever door he chooses. So it is important that we perform wudu the way the Prophet ﷺ did, and that we are not negligent in our wudu. A final reminder that I wanted to tell you guys is, notice that I only used a 500 milliliter bottle of water. So we should not be wasteful when we make wudu, because we will be held accountable on the Day of Judgment even for the wudu that we used, or the water that we used to make wudu. And this is everything that I wish to share with you today. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.